Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Charles D. Coach Wilson coming to you live and direct from a corner in my house. And listen, I just wanted to hop on here and I just wanted to share something with you called the three-way call. The three-way call. It's an incredible tool. It's an incredible lever. It's a lever to help you lift things that are heavy. And so what I would like to do today is I'd like to share with you a couple things. One, I'd like to answer for you what is a three-way call. I would like to tell you why three-way calls are important. I want to tell you how to do a three-way call. And last but not least, I want to tell you when to use a three-way call. So let's just hop right in it. So a three-way call is a tool that you can use when dealing with other people. That's what it is, plain and simple. Obviously, it has the connotation. It's something that you do on your phone where three people are on the phone at the same time. That's the reason why it's called a three-way call. So that's what a three-way call is. Now, of course, it's got more significance, more meaning to it than that. And so I want to share that with you. So, when you're generally out talking to people, they know you, they like you, they trust you, but they might not respect you as this business person. You might not be successful. You might be young, so you got all these things going against you, but you're trying to get this point across. And I don't know about you, for all of you husbands and wives out there or parents out there, have you ever noticed that you can tell somebody something that something, and you can tell them without a beyond shadow of a doubt, and guess what? They don't hear it. And they don't hear it because it's coming from you. Unfortunately, they don't hear it. But let somebody else tell them the same thing, and they'll come back to you like it's their ideal, like it's the first time it's been told, and they'll be telling you about it, and you'll be going, didn't I just tell you that 6 months ago? That is what a three-way call is for. It's that other person that's going to tell your guest, your prospect, your potential business partner, customer, some information, and they'll hear it from them, but they won't hear it from you. So how do you do a three-way call? First of all, there's two steps that have to be taken prior to the three-way call. Those two steps are the information step and the edification step. So in this information step, ladies and gentlemen, what you want to do is you want to collect a little bit of information about the person that you're talking to. So you want to, find out a little bit about their family, a little bit about their occupation, a little bit about their recreation, and about their motivation for potentially becoming involved with you in this business venture. So, this is kind of information that you want to collect through casual conversation. And the second step that needs to be taken before you can actually execute this three-way call is edification. And edification is so important. It's like one of the top things that you can do in the process of doing a three-way call. See, the edification is what generates the leverage, it's what generates the authority and the credibility in the person that you're utilizing to do your three-way call with. So you have your guest, and then you have the expert, subject matter expert over here that you're going to bring in to tell your guest something, and they'll hear it better from this expert that you're going to bring in onto the call. So just to recap, two things that you got to do before you start the call. One is collect a bit of information. For example, you can use the form technique, family, occupation, recreation, motivation. Know a little bit about that so that you can share that with your three-way expert. And then you want to edify your three-way expert to the guest. And what that does is it creates leverage, authority, It's going to elevate their view of the person that they're going to get on the phone with. And more than likely, they don't know this individual. So now you've got the 2 pre-steps out the way, and you're starting to do the 3-way call. So when you do the 3-way call, let me tell you what your role is. What your role is to take notes. It's not a portion for you to participate in. You set the call up, you hand the call off to your expert, and you stop talking, take your pen and your paper out, and you start writing. Now, the reason why you're going to do this is because one day in the near future, you're going to be the subject matter expert. So you got to know how to handle the call. And by being able to be this fly on the wall, sit and listen in, then you're going to be able to take down the notes to how your subject matter expert handled the call. And then that's going to be things in your toolkit that you can use later when you're doing the 3-way call. Now, the next thing that you're going to do is once you set up the call is you're going to, again, Bob, this is my subject matter expert, Mr. Subject Matter Expert, Mrs. Subject Matter Expert, this is Bob. So notice, I called Bob by his first name. I called the subject matter expert by their last name. This is just small things that provide a big result. They show a difference in stature just by that one little simple thing of calling this person Mr. and by their last name and calling your guest by their first name. Now, once you've done that, this is what the subject matter expert is going to do. The subject matter expert is going to take over the call for you. They're going to edify you because it's better if somebody else is talking highly of you, especially somebody that you've edified. This person over here that you've edified, now to have them talk highly for you is really going to create an impression on your guests. So you want to, as the subject matter expert, you want to make sure that you edify the person that brought you in on the call. Now, the other thing that the subject matter expert is going to do is they're going to answer all of the questions that the potential guest has. They're going to answer their questions, and, oh, by the way, they're going to ask for the sale for you. They're going to ask for the sale. Now, I actually left out a step in setting up the call, and that's also a very important step. Before you get them on the call with the subject matter expert, you have to make sure that they've been exposed to some information. So they should have been exposed to some information about your particular business venture, about your particular company, about your particular product. They should be exposed to some kind of information. And if you like, you can get back with me or leave a comment in the comment block, and I'll send you the 1-minute presentation. So just in the comment block below, just say, send me the 1-minute presentation, and I'll send you that 1-minute presentation so that you can get an idea of how you can share some information with the prospective prospect, client, customer in 1 minute that really gets to the meat and potatoes of things. But again, just ask me that in the comment section, and I'll be sure to send you the 1-minute presentation. So getting back to it. So now your subject matter expert has edified you. They've answered the question. Now they're going to ask for the close. Now, they're going to ask for the close, and if they don't get the close, they're going to book another appointment. So this is how the 3-way process should work. Now, you, as the person, as the host of the 3-way call, when this happens and the call is finished, you want to get off the phone. You don't want to start talking to your guests once the expert is hung up, because if you do this, you're actually de-edifying your expert. So you want to get off the call because they already got their questions answered by the expert, and there's another appointment already set up for you in the event that you need one. Now, here's the last and final part. When do you do the three-way call? So you only want to do a three-way call after you've provided some information to the guest. After they've seen something, they've heard something, once they've gotten some type of overview, then you want to do the three-way call, because your subject matter expert is not there to do the presentation for you through the three-way call. That's not what the three-way call is for. They're not there to present the information. That de-edifies the whole thing. They're there to wrap it up, answer the questions, ask for the sale, if you will. So again, just in recap, I told you what a three-way call was. I told you how to do a three-way call. Shared with you how to do a three-way call. I shared with you why a three-way call is important. And last but not least, I shared with you when you should do a three-way call. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Charles, the Coach Wilson, coming to you from this corner in my house. I hope that I've shared something with you that you're able to benefit from and utilize in your benefit in your business every day. And with that being said, again, if you'd like to know more about the 1-minute presentation that I learned from a mentor of mine, just put a comment in the comment section below and I'll share that with you too. Talk with you later. Peace.